This isn't Top Gun. This is the real, relentless journey to becoming a U.S. Navy pilot. Every day, high above the clouds and far out at sea, elite pilots fly missions that only a few ever qualify to undertake. They're not just pilots, they're U.S. Navy aviators. Behind every catapult launch and every carrier landing lies a story of grit, discipline, and relentless pursuit. So how do you go from being a student sitting in a classroom to flying fighter jets off a moving aircraft carrier? This is the step-by-step journey of how to become a United States Navy pilot. Navy pilots are more than just aviators. They're warfighters, engineers, and leaders who operate some of the most advanced aircraft in the world, on land, at sea, and under pressure. Whether launching from the deck of an aircraft carrier in a supersonic jet, conducting search and rescue operations by helicopter, or flying surveillance missions for maritime security, their missions demand precision and courage. It's one of the most challenging and rewarding careers in the military. But before the wings are earned, the path begins with step one. To even be eligible to apply, you must first meet a list of strict requirements. You need to be a U.S. citizen, at least 19 years old, and no older than 32 at the time of commissioning. Your vision must be correctable to 20/20. Your height and weight must fall within regulated standards. And most importantly, you must pass a full medical flight physical administered by the Navy. Not everyone makes it past this stage, but for those who do, the journey continues in the classroom. A 4-year degree is mandatory, no exceptions. While many pilots earn their degrees through the U.S. Naval Academy or the Reserve Officers Training Course, others go the civilian route and apply through Officer Candidate School. Regardless of the path, academic excellence matters. Your GPA, particularly in science and technical fields, plays a role in determining your selection. The Navy looks for discipline, leadership potential, and intellectual capability, all essential qualities for someone who may one day lead missions and command squadrons. To fly for the Navy, you must first become an officer. There are 3 main paths. Attend the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, complete Naval ROTC at a civilian university, or apply to Officer Candidate School, OCS, a 13-week intensive training program in Newport, Rhode Island. Here, you'll be tested physically, mentally, and emotionally. You'll learn military customs, leadership, seamanship, and naval operations. You'll be commissioned as an ensign upon graduation, and your next destination is the cockpit. But not just yet. Before flight school, every candidate must pass the ASTB, the Aviation Selection Test Battery. This standardized test assesses your academic knowledge, spatial awareness, aviation aptitude, and personality traits. It's taken in sections, and you only get 3 total attempts across your entire career. A high score can fast-track your pilot slot. A low one? It might end your aviation dreams altogether. This is where many stumble. But those who pass move on to a program known as NIFE or NIFE. NIFE stands for Naval Introductory Flight Evaluation. Welcome to Pensacola, Florida. the cradle of naval aviation. Here you'll begin your formal aviation indoctrination. NIFE includes classroom instruction in aerodynamics, weather, navigation, flight physiology, and survival training. You'll learn how your body reacts to high G forces and hypoxia. You'll spend hours in simulators before ever taking the controls of a real aircraft. This is where the Navy begins separating the good from the great. After NIFE, it's time to take to the skies. Your primary flight training begins in the T-6B Texan II, a high-performance turboprop used to teach the basics: takeoffs, landings, aerobatics, formation flying, instrument navigation, and night flights. Over the course of 6 to 8 months, you'll develop your flying skills, and your instructors will begin evaluating where you best fit. Your performance here determines your future. At the end of primary, you'll be selected for a specialized pipeline: jets, helicopters, E-2C2 carrier onboard delivery, or multi-engine maritime aircraft. If you're chosen for jets, the most competitive track, you'll move on to advanced training in the T-45 Goshawk, where you'll learn air combat, low-level navigation, and finally, master the art of landing on an aircraft carrier. That moment, your first arrested landing, is one you'll never forget. After roughly 2 years of training, you'll finally reach the moment you've worked so hard for: winging. You'll receive the coveted wings of gold and officially become a Navy pilot. But it doesn't end there. You'll be assigned to a fleet replacement squadron, where you'll begin training on your final aircraft. You may fly FA-18 Super Hornets, EA-18G Growlers, P-8 Poseidons, MH-60 Seahawks, or even the cutting-edge F-35C Lightning II. Your first operational squadron awaits. In return for your training, the Navy requires a service commitment. Typically 8 years of active duty service after you receive your wings. During that time, you may deploy aboard aircraft carriers, travel around the world, and participate in missions ranging from humanitarian assistance to high-stakes combat operations. Your career path might lead to test pilot school, instructor duty, or even command of your own squadron. It's a life of constant learning, adventure, and leadership. Navy pilots receive competitive pay, starting around $60,000 to $70,000 per year, with significant bonuses, housing allowances, and flight pay. Senior officers can earn over 6 figures annually. But the true rewards go beyond money. You'll travel the world. You'll fly state-of-the-art machines. You'll form lifelong bonds with your squadron. And you'll earn the respect of a nation. Becoming a Navy pilot isn't easy. The road is long. The training is grueling, and not everyone makes it. But for those who do, the sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. You'll wear the wings of gold. You'll be part of something greater than yourself. And you'll know with absolute certainty that you've earned your place among the elite. So if you've got the drive, the discipline, and the desire to fly, the Navy is waiting. Are you ready to launch?